thanks for coming. Today I'm giving a little update on this board that I have up for sale on eBay. This is from a SUPERPET, Fabwork 9000008, artwork number 9000017, revision A. And yes, it has some modification, no, not modification, but I would call it, what do they call it, post-production engineering something on the back. But here's the story behind this and things. Years ago, I had some other machines that I had, and people seemed interested in them, so I did find other homes for a couple of SUPERPETs. I think it was a couple. And then I got all concerned. I said, my golly, I'm running out of SUPERPETs. What a horrible thing that would be. Of course, you know, there's only so many. So I just went a-looking, and over the next little while, I did find some others. And the unfortunate thing about all that was that every single SUPERPET that I found, the PET part was broken. But the SUPERPET board was fine. So, since then, I guess, I found a couple people who had either SUPERPETs where the SUPERPET board was missing, or 8032s that they wanted to make a SUPERPET. And then there were other people who were missing. There's one, well, there's a main cable. By the way, this one comes with both the processors in the board. Basically the way this works when you have an 8032 is you put this board in. There are supposed to be little legs that support it, and see, I have found people who needed legs, so I don't have the legs anymore. And then there's a power cable. It's like two things connect onto the PET board, and then it connects up here. It's not too exotic. But, you know, they're all different. Anyway, but the main part of this board is there's a cable that plugs into the 6502 socket and then runs up to the board. And that is the connection. That is it. And the 6502 that was supposed to be in the main PET board sits up on top of the board. And then there are switches at the side. So the main thing is the board, and everything on it is critical, absolutely critical. And then, as I remember, these metal legs, but I've seen people make them out of wood. The power cord, which has two plugs that go onto the PET board, and then one that go up to the circuit board, or the SUPERPET, which plugs in here, and then there's this cable, which is the one that goes from the 6502 socket to the board. Excuse me. Excuse me. And the other thing, of course, is there are the switches at the side of the machine. So, yes, when I got all and found these SUPERPET things, every single SUPERPET board was perfect. And every single 8032 board underneath it was not. So I tested them all and tinkered with them and said, well, yeah. Anyway, then, as I say, a couple of them have found other homes, and I put in my listing bits and pieces. Nothing from the board is gone. It's exactly as it was when I first looked at it tinkered with it and declared it healthy and happy. Now that's been a couple of years ago. It's been stored very carefully away. And so, can I plug it in right now and test it? No. Do I have every faith that it is functional? Well, yeah, I do. Anyway, this is up on my eBay site called Commodore Treasures, and it's up for an auction. And what else? The shipping charges are estimated, and you know, I'll ship around the world. See, not every country has the same things. So anyway, so here is the board you might be looking for to make your 8032 also a SUPERPET, or your SUPERPET without a board, or without a working board, back to working. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is this by itself needs some discs or some, what do they call it? Well, there are places you can download onto one of those SD card things that act like a disk drive. So this by itself will go over to, you know, the 6809 side, and then it loads things. So, anyway, if you have a SUPERPET, or you've been looking for one, or tinkering around, pondering that you might want one, you know what is needed. Anyway, a beautiful board it is. So, anyway, I feel a great sneeze coming on, so I'm going to stop recording now. And I will carry on later. Bye for now.